Hi everybody, this is a newbie for me. I was watching one of my colleagues and much admired tarot readers doing reviews, and she came out with a beautiful book. Now, a lot of you know that I have whiplash, and with whiplash a lot of senses can be lost or damaged, like verbal, and you know that I get stuck for words, and also visually impairment, also a sort of like a peep in my ear. So I try to keep everything as calm and cool and collected as possible. So when I was getting frustrated with my own sound of my voice and the way I talked, I started to train myself with a tape recorder to change my voice, or the intonation anyway. So and I think I sound a lot better, and nowadays I get quite a few compliments on my voice and how calming I seem to sound. So I thought perhaps I would tell a little bit about myself on that side, because it is a dream for me, or of mine, to do something with whiplash to get more recognition. So and I also want to combine it with tarot, so that's why I've chosen this book, because Elaine from Tarot Tads and Tea Tarot, she does book revisions as well, and also tarot decks obviously, and oracle decks, but more of the tarot and books. And the way she tells it is absolutely magnificent, and it inspired me. It really got me jumping from my chair and getting onto the computer and look where I could buy the book cheapest. And I found it on Amazon, as Amazon also sells new but also second-hand. So I got a really pretty good condition second-hand one, and it is one of two. I haven't got the second one yet, because if this is a hit with me and with you, then I'll get number 2. I usually don't read because it is very strenuous for me to read, especially out loud, but that's the best way to train yourself and also listen to your voice and intonation. So it's also a dream of mine that I could write a book. I wish I could write a book, but I can't because of the impairment and because the way I structure my sentences. So yeah, it's a long way for me to go. So if there is anybody that can type and write and can listen to videos or records, if I've taped it and can type it out and put it into a better English, then I would love to meet you, because I would like to write a book and which shows that what you go through when you have whiplash, what the symptoms are, and how you can train yourself and believe in yourself again to reach a goal, or set a goal, and to get that done. Like I have, with the help of Brenda, for example. I was already starting to do my videos on Facebook, and I met, or rather I was watching already 2-3 years, was watching Brenda, because I think tarot helps to pick you up your mood from Brenda Tarot readings, and also activates you and motivates you to think, what can I do, how can I do it, where am I going to find the information, who am I going to ask for help, especially if you are on your own, because whiplash or unseen handicaps can scar you, because a lot of family, or family even, or friends leave you behind. Even 40% of relationships are broken up because of somebody's handicap. And I would love to know if it's the same with people that have a handicap that is seen. So that's why I want to share this book with you, because it is about a girl that goes to school. She's the youngest, she's Irish, and she goes to a lady college in an old Edwardian house, and she throws a shoe at the teacher in a joke, according to her, and she gets expelled, or not expelled from school, but she gets detention, and that's the word I only know. So she has to come back in, and she is delegated to the chokey room, and that's the word that caught me, the chokey room. What is chokey? So I'll be learning new English words as well, and that's when it gets all eerie and spooky. And I thought, right, we've got a spiritual book here, it's spooky. No, it's also a little bit of a detective, and also the way she found her way, starting off with tarot and how she got into tarot. Also, she starts predicting eerie forecasts, and the girl that she did it for disappears. And I've only got to chapter 2 so far, because I thought I want to read this book and see whether it starts really well. And it does. Usually it takes 15 to 30 pages before you can get into the story. This is straight off the bat, boom, you're like in the middle of a story, but it's starting, and your attention is there all the time. Now, this is already 6 minutes long, but I just wanted to tell you why, and why I'm doing this and how I'm doing it. So forgive me beforehand if I stutter, or if I'm searching for words. It's called All Our Hidden Gifts by Caroline Donahue. It's a paperback, it's second-hand, and it's in pretty nifty condition. No writing to, love with, and blah blah blah. And you've got the publishers, first published in Great Britain 2021 in Walker Books Limited, and they are in London. And the IBS number I will leave in the description box, like I do with my other reviews. It's also catalogued in the British cataloguing publication. Catalogue record for this book is available from the British Library, so you can also get it from the library. To my family for being interesting, and Harry Harris for waking up the housekeeper first. So that is the book. There is no index to how many chapters there are. I had to find that out by going to the back, and usually I'm a typical Gemini. I go to the back, read the back, and then I read the book. So, but I won't do that this time. There's 44 chapters, and there is also an acknowledgement in the back of the author, from the author. The acknowledgements are the part of the book where you thank people for the part they played in your story, and for this story it's hard to know where to begin. I could start in 2016 when my friend Harry Harris and I wrote a song called The Housekeeper Card. We prowled around the subject of tarot for a while, but eventually landed on what we both deemed to be a killer opening. The line, "She appeared in rare readings and only to young women, and only in times of crisis," or I could start it a week later when we showed our bandmate Ellie Cohen the song, and then practiced it for an entire summer at gigs to our friends, in voice notes, cementing the housekeeper as law that I would keep returning to in my head again and again. Thanks to both of you for helping to create an earworm so good it eventually became a book. So that is how the book originated, and she goes on for another 2 pages. And then we have Caroline Donoghue, is an Irish writer and host of award-winning podcasts. Sentinel Garbage, her 2 adult novels, Promising Young Women and The Scenes of a Graphic Nature, are published with Reiew. She has a weekly column in the Irish Examiner, as well as frequent bylines for Prospect, Grazier and Lonely Planet. She currently lives in London with her partner and her dog. All Our Hidden Gifts is her first novel for young adults. Visit Caroline on Twitter. Well, I did check that out, but I couldn't find it, so I typed it in on Google and I found Caroline on Instagram. Now, on the back of the book you've got some splur. This is in England £7.99, and it's also available in ebooks, so that's great for people that are blind and would like to know the story. So I'm going to read a chapter. Every episode will be a chapter. I have tried to ask permission, but I haven't had an answer back yet. So that's I hope I won't get blasted out from YouTube, because I'm also doing my own thing within the video, because after the chapter I will lay down cards or do a spread and see whether it resonates with the book story, or see if it resonates with us for that day or for a week or whatever. Okay, perhaps there might be some other things coming out. I might be starting a group. I've wanted to start a group because I want to interact more with the cyber angels, the viewers, and perhaps do a discussion group on a book. Okay, I'm just thinking around with more ideas, also to get back in reading, because like I said, I don't usually read, but I just need to get this. The cards hold the truth. Be careful what you ask. Maeve Chambers doesn't have any special gifts. This is until she finds a dusty old pack of tarot cards and starts giving uncanny accurate readings to everyone around her. But when she reads for her ex-best friend, Lily, a strange card appears in the deck and everything goes wrong. Lily doesn't come to school the next day, or the next, and Maeve, or Maeve I think it's called, but I'm going to keep it as Maeve. As Maeve knows she's been taken somewhere, the police will never find her. Only the cards and something older, something even more powerful, can bring her back. Ooh, that's gripping. And then there is a review of Kieran Millwood. Gripping, intriguing and layered. So I'm going to leave it by this, and this is going to be the review. So for anybody that doesn't want to listen to me blabbing on, thank you for watching this little introduction to the review, and of course to the book, and I hope you are going to enjoy it. Have a lovely day, take care, and it's a great book to read on the beach. It's an easy read, the print is big, which is also very important for people with reading disabilities. So here we go. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye. Bye.